Yeah, there's all that. Single player main game. We're going to be continuing where we left off yesterday, trying to beat the game with fungus on normal, because I'm awful. So we're just going to continue with that. It was shiitake yesterday. I need another name for this fungal infection that we plan on killing the world. But, oh yay, and Bush Badger finally pulls his head out of the bush to say hi. Hi, Bush Basher. It sounds like I've got company already. Maybe. This is going to be interesting. Start a stream. And I have people breaking into my house. Hopefully it's just somebody trying to steal me or rob me. Steal me. Somebody's going to come in my house and steal me. Like that. Cillian? No. Dushacillin. I can dig that. Dushacillin it is. Okay, so where are we going to start this time? Actually, kind of thinking Norway. Yeah, let's start Norway this time. See, my problem with the whole fungal disease type, thank you for reminding me, game, is, in fact, it's characteristic that it takes forever to fucking spread anywhere. And I get really, really impatient. So I start doing really dumb things before we basically have the world infected. Because, I mean, it's really easy to infect the entire planet without anybody even noticing. Thank you. So we're going to try and be a silent, deadly killer. That's what I liked about the virus type, was it was so unstable. It would constantly just be putting up new symptoms. But at least there I had an excuse to be like, fuck it, I ain't doing anything about it, I'm just going to deal with it. But yeah, so we want water transmission because Norway only has a dock. However, they are connecting the land mass. Yes, buddy, I did see that Sapper did that. He also closed his Twitter account. Like 2 days apart. He did that yesterday, I think. How so, Lib? Looks like Norway's got herpes. And I don't know why, but I never tried until this game right here to use the numerical keys to control the time. I don't know why I didn't try that before. Well, it's kind of funny. Tilde doesn't pause it because it's space. I'd rather have it tilde for some reason. I don't know. Parasite are even slower? Ah, that's too bad. Sure, there's got to be something good about parasites, though. What's the name of the disease? Dushacillin. Well, we've got a cold climate. We do want birds, though. Bad Dushacillin. We can honestly probably keep Rash, but I'm not going to. We want to be completely silent, because I'm tired of getting my ass kicked by this fungal type. Why is that top? Don't care. Only up to 300 infected. Got a long way to go. Like, even then, I'm not sure how well that's going to help. But we'll get bird deal. Might go balls deep. Anemia, no thank you. We shall take those points back. Now the infection's starting to roll pretty good. So it hasn't spread to Sweden or anybody anywhere else yet. I guess I would be helped out by cold resistance, to be honest. And no, I don't want Insomnia Mans. Norway's got the herpes. The Herpmans. Well, at least you can alter the rate of which they research. And it's completely dependent on countries. How many countries are actually researching, and nice. And well, not only that, but the whole, like, if you kill everybody in a country, they're obviously not going to be able to research, or you can send them into anarchy and whatnot. Those are nice touches. Land animals. Russia's considered rural, isn't it? Yes, it is. Bad, Dushacillin, bad. It's hard telling if Twitch is calming down. So everybody in Norway's infected. Sweden, Finland, Russian, they're all hit. Sweden celebrates the Festival of Love. Russia's starting to get hit really hard now. Showed up in China and Eastern Asia. I think that's Korea over there too. We got some more points. Get rodents. Rodent transmissions. All I can think of is a rat on a ham radio. We don't want cysts. But we are going to want to start saving our points towards more symptoms. Because it's spreading pretty fast now. And I want to make sure... Come on. I want to make sure that we got enough points to kill everybody before they find a cure. Just had a boat go to Greenland. That's awesome. Down to India. Trying to consider it urban or rural. Urban. I can only imagine. I mean, there are 1.4 billion people living there. Yeah, Greenland's done. We've hit Australia. No, thank you. I don't want nausea. I don't want anything. You gotta be completely silent. And sneaky mans. At Iceland. Always cracked me up. Greenland is ice covered. And Iceland is green covered. But whatevers. There's another boat. Where are you going? Ooh, to Central America. Down there in Panama. We're going to spread herpes to every corner of the globe. Sucks the water transmission's so fucking low. Like, every transmission's low for this fucker. Oh, it looks like we hit the UK. Cities between countries. Well, I'm not worried about planes so much as I am having it on boats. So we'll save our points. I don't want cysts. We want organ failure. Philippines? Indonesia. These are the Philippines. Yeah, I'm bad with geography, if you couldn't tell. Where half the world's infected now. At Egypt, Italy, New Guinea. The U.S. of Mans. Mexico's untouched, amazingly. Yeah, we need to get the Caribbean and Madagascar still. We just hit Japan, I think. Yep. This game should be $15 on Steam. Brazil. Let's take that back. Cuba, Madagascar. We need them all, please. $11.99, even better. I thought it was 15 for some reason. Is it? That's what I thought it said when I looked at it. What of us? I see boats carrying the disease, but they keep going back to Central America. That's not going to help me. I'm going to get a really low rating on this one because it's just taking me so long. Because I don't want to use up any points on bursting spores. Not unless I have to. Not unless we get, like, most of the countries done and we've just got, like, some of these smaller ones that rely on boat transportation. And I can't stop playing it either. That's why I'm playing it now. I'm going to play with my man. Mutated developed assists. I don't want them. We're in Argentina. Yep. We're spreading all through South America now. Yeah, it's going to take a while to spread because I don't want to spend points on resistances. I mean, hell, look at Brazil. They're there's a lot of heat down there. That's a hot part of the world, and it's spreading quite nicely. The other ones should make up for the heat resistances because I got like animal transmission and rodent transmission. Both are good in rural and poor countries, which is pretty much all of Africa. I mean, if I did get heat resistance, it would help spread it even faster, but I really don't need to. It should do just fine on its own. Saudi Arabia hasn't even been hit. It's in Iraq now. Iran. There goes the Saudi. South Africa. Blah, 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 blah. Now, South Africa, they have a lot of boats that go to Madagascar. So, we shouldn't have a problem there. We hit Canada, too. We still haven't touched New Zealand yet. So, we've got basically the ones that I'm concerned about is New Zealand, Madagascar, and Cuba. $4.5 billion infected. And we've hit Mexico, it looks like. We don't want anemia. Though we will try to go for organ failure. We've got more than enough points. Hell, I'm going to make sure we've got more than enough points. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, rodents are for urban areas, not poor countries. The poor countries is insects. Whoops. Hot climates. Okay, the insects are for hot climates. It's blood, damn it. Poor regions have mutation chance. Whoops. Well, either way, the rodents are going to do great in the U.S. They already are. Same in Mexico and Canada. Well, Canada's rural, ain't it? No? But it's rich and it's cold. Well, at least we got one of them. Yeah, we'll get blood transfusion as well now. Probably just leave it at that. Basically, the only continent we really have left to hit hard is Africa. Which we're kind of doing now. These bastards down here on these fucking islands. Now we hit Spain. Libya now too. West Africa. This is going to take South Africa forever. But by the time it gets done, it should be spread all the way down. Because, I mean, it's already taken over Egypt now. It's only going to get worse in the Sudan. I'm amazed Mexico stayed up this long. I still might need resistances. Hey, we hit New Zealand. Yeah, let's go ahead and get heat resistance. Because it's taken forever to spread in some of these countries, despite what I have selected. Spread the douchacillin all over the planet for me, please. I would really appreciate that. Morocco, Algeria, Libya, Central Africa. Angola's still untouched. And imagine that, so is Madagascar. What do you know? So is the Caribbean. Or the Caribbeans. Or the Cuban. These damn boats. Well, actually, now that I think about it, once Angola gets hit, I could use spore clouds, I think. Oh wait, we still have Botswana and Zimbabwe as well. So there's 3 countries left in Africa. Then we'll be left with Madagascar and Cuba. I can use the spore clouds there. Just go ahead and move it along. Whatever works. Zimbabwe and Botswana. I imagine Zimbabwe will be next. South Africa's starting to snowball now. Zimbabwe. Now we only have Angola or Botswana left. We already hit Angola, and hell, there went Cuba. So let's just go ahead and finish the last two off because those are only 1 point each. I'll take care of Madagascar, but apparently not Botswana, so never mind. It only gave me one of them. There we go. So now every corner of the globe at least has one person infected. 6.4 million infected. 6.4 million. 6.4 billion. Excusez-moi. I don't know how to speak English. No, I don't want your nausea. I will be taking those points, though. Calm down, disease. Don't worry. We'll start some organ failure before you know it. We gotta be quiet and sneaky. Holy shit, Madagascar went quick. South Africa is taking its time. Let's see, how about Cuba? They're fucked. So basically we're just down to these southern African countries. Like South Africa. I'll get to the Neurax worm if I can continue beating these fucking things. But I'm awful. But it's so fun. I don't want to spend any more points. Because I want to keep the 126 I've got now. Yes. The body harvest shall begin soon. Zimbabwe's going under. South Africa's speeding up, but yeah. I don't have to worry about them. I'm waiting for complete and total saturation. Guess I'll take your research points. I still kind of like playing with the virus just because it's a race against time. If you don't take any of its points back. That's what makes it fun. Spores are so fucking slow. But as somebody suggested, parasites are even slower, so that's going to be interesting. I might let parasites run their own course. I think they mutate really slow, though. I would expect them to. What is it now? Just South Africa we're waiting on? Yeah. Well, he hit 1 million infected, so it's only going to get faster. One reason why I'm being so patient this time is because last time was a bitch. But it looks like Saudi's having the same problem. They are, however, reaching their first 1 million. See, last time I got to this point, I got tired of waiting, so I just gave them like one symptom, and they immediately found the virus and started fucking researching. And it came down to like the last 700,000 people or something like that, and they cured it. Bastards. game's gonna make fun of me so hard for taking this long. I'm just trying to hold on to my panties. Come on. So I don't want to lose this fucking spores again. Guess we'd be considered humans. Hopefully whatever we get next will be a little bit more interesting. Should start moving in Saudi Arabia too pretty quick. Oh, Dusha Sillin, you're a sleeper agent, aren't you? So it's going to come down to Saudi Arabia then, huh? Imagine that. Oh, Cuba got, like, completely infected within the first week or so. It's really fast over there. Oh, holy shit, Spain. Spain's only got 715 infected. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. Let's take off anemia. And we'll look at Spain's characteristics. It's probably because they're a rich country. And hot and all that shit. So we'll get drug resistances. God damn it, Spain. South Africa is totally infected. Saudi will be soon after. And we just have Spain left, I think. 98% of the world's infected. Well, it's not so much Spain's health, it's they've got drugs. Unfortunately, even though they like to eat that maggot cheese. I forget what the fuck that stuff's called. Very interesting, though. It's like a once-a-year festival or something that's held in some parts of Spain where they have cheese that's fermented, and they let flies lay eggs in them, and then they eat it. Doesn't sound that too great. More points, why not? It's not like we're taking forever as is. Yeah, there's not that many people that live far east in Russia. Most people in Russia live to the west. They got them gulags up there, though. Gulag. Alright, we're finally going to be able to kill some people. Without any chance, hopefully, of losing. That's what I'd like to think anyways. Later, Dubs. Okay, so the planet is completely infected now. Now we can kill everybody. We're going to take as many points back because I'm not going to let what happened last time happen again. Well, not last time. I think the last game I was just fucking off. And totally ruined everything. But There was a game before that, I think, where things got a little stupid. See, can you... What happens when you take the Spore Burst back, though? I don't understand that. I mean, it couldn't possibly mean that the countries that you infected get it back. It says 199%. Because the rest of the people on the planet were dead from natural disasters and whatnot. Whatever. Okay, let's kill everybody now. I feel bad for cheesing the game, but that's what we're doing. Coma. Total organ failure. That's the hot one. Total organ failure and coma. That'll really pump up the jams for lethality. Get immune suppression, pulmonary fibrosis. Let's see. We get tumors, internal hemorrhaging, and that makes for a deadly fucking disease. So let's let the dead pile up. New Zealand has become the first country to try and limit the spread of douchacillin by limiting access. Well, sucks to be you guys. Diagnostic team in Zimbabwe, and they named it douchacillin. Good job, Zimbabwe. It is severe and must be investigated further. Other countries are now also reporting the disease. The first death has been confirmed in Sudan, and we've already got millions dead. Turkey is the first country to begin researching a cure, but I have a feeling the world's going to have a pretty big problem with it. On the RMS list. And South Africa is sending out research teams, which we've got to stop. Anarchy is reigning supreme in Australia. We're almost at 1 billion dead. Let's go ahead and give them more mans. I don't even know how to say that, but it sounds fucked up, so we'll get it. Turkey is down for the count. See, they made it up to 12%. Necrosis. People fevers. Douchacillin has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans know that they are watching the end of history. I always love reading that. It gives me a warm feeling inside. And we got the parasite and a creationist gene. Wow, that was the longest game I had ever played. I'm embarrassed. 3,300 days. I think the second longest game that I ever played on here was like 1900. I think that was the one I got fucked over on. Thanks, fungus. Okay, parasite. Parasitic lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I'm going to figure out. Okay, so creation and Darwinist. Increase the chance of it mutating. I'd rather have Darwinist, to be honest, because at least then you can get points out of it. It's just you got to stop every once in a while and take it off there. You don't get DNA points from infecting people as a parasite. Thank you for that clarification. I'm too retarded to understand things. So, that's odd. That's where you get most of your points from. Chow mein MSG. butt plug, really? I like Doom salami. I don't know about salami of Doom, but Doom salami sounds good. So I'm gonna steal it. Where do we want to start, though? Let's start in Madagascar this time. Because fuck Madagascar. First human, we can unspecialize, blah, blah, blah. It's play from getting DNA points by infecting people. DNA bubbles are the best way to get points. That's fucked. So this one is going to take forever, too. Son of a bitch. Hopefully it has a transmission. That's a lot better. It looks like I'm getting points now. What the fuck? What's going on here? Maybe it's not the... I don't know. I don't know. Well, you get points from killing people, of course, but you don't get that many. I want to have airborne parasites. Wouldn't that be a terrifying thought? Parasites that are fucking airborne? That would be fucked up. That would be terrifying. They're in the planes. God damn, they're in the planes. Yeah, these definitely spread a lot faster than what Salami has got. Coughing. A lot more than spores. I'll finish my thought there before I lose it. Oh, wow. And another boat just went out. Holy shit. I like these parasites. They spread real good. Significantly colder due to global warming. Yay, global warming. Okay, so extreme bioaerosol. So we shouldn't have a problem spreading the disease to all the countries on the planet. Just need a little bit of resistances now. We'll go ahead and give them drug resistance and cold resistance. Holy shit. Thank you, Parasite. But actually might make it a little bit interesting and leave up any random mutations that come up. Because it is spreading. God damn, is it spreading. Jesus Christ. I just want one heat resistance. What's this? Parasite becomes more in tune with host, making it less likely to be noticed. Ooh. I like that. We're gonna get it. Less likely to be noticed, more likely to be transmitted. Let's get that. What's the last one say? Parasite infiltrates host brain, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be transmitted. That's cool. Mind controlling parasites. I like it. Look at us spread. We're going to let it keep the nausea. Mutations are welcome. Jesus Christ, I can't believe how fast this thing spreads. It makes a spore look like a chump. What we'll probably do is save our points and let the parasite fester and spread as it builds up mutations. And then once it gets noticed and they start researching, we'll start dumping our points into symptoms to start killing much faster. Insomnia. So we're probably going to be going for diarrhea and insanity. That's actually, I'm pretty sure that's a good combo too. I'm pretty sure Illinois is fucked. Yeah, it's fucked. Anemia. So now it's anemic. We've almost infected everybody. I think it's probably just Canada left. So I'm kind of curious at how far this parasite can keep the humans convinced that they're not infected. Because we already have 3 symptoms and nothing's came up at all. Nobody's noticed at all, even though we have 3 symptoms already. I mean, at this point, we could just kill everybody. I mean, we've got more than enough points now. Pretty much everybody in the world's infected. And that's amazing. It even influences, like, all the forms of transportation. Because I don't see a single plane or a boat that doesn't have somebody infected on it. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter, because there are no infected people, or no healthy people left in the world. Well, I'm not going to sit here and just let it run either way, so let's start killing people. Paranoia, seizures, insanity, dysentery, diarrhea, vomiting, inflammation, paralysis, and actually, pulmonary edema. It's not that fatal, still. We could actually lose this, to be entirely honest. Doctor in Angola found the disease and named it Doom Salami. We got hemophilia. Which one's that? Down here. Just in terms of preventing blood clotting infectivity increased. Well, it doesn't really matter now. Mexico has become the first country to try and limit the spread, and they close their airports. Good job, Mexico. So now doctors everywhere all over the world are searching for a cure, and it's basically just a race against time because everybody's dying. New Zealand is thrown into anarchy. Doom Salami is a watch list, and the UK is sending out special teams. So let's stop them. We're up to 1 billion dead. Nope. 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 Fortunately for them, I don't see them curing it by the time it's too late. Yeah, insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around with gray with tiredness. Scientists working on a cure for doom salami are less productive. So, we got zombies basically. Diarrhea and insanity are causing the people to defecate in public and everywhere else. Everyone is increasingly focused on developing a cure. Well, I don't think that's going to help them. But just to make sure, we will go ahead and get genetic hardening to make it even more difficult for him to research. People in the Balkan states are prepared to... I think the Balkan states started bombing neighboring countries in one of my last games to try and stop the disease. I don't think that's going to help them this time. We got to start killing faster, though, because their research is catching up. So let's take all these points back, because it doesn't need to be transmissioned. It doesn't need to be transmission. The English so perfect, so good, so very good. Okay, we need organ failure is what we need. I don't think we can afford it though. Pulmonary fibrosis, nah, 38 points. We've got 35. We will get it back because we want organ failure. The lethality from that is ridiculous. Now y'all fuckers are dead. Russia falls into anarchy. Oh fuck, they just got a breakthrough in research. They're up to 60%. Motherfuckers. Let's add comas too. The research just dropped a shitload. Have fun trying to work on a cure while having a coma, you jerks. I don't really need points anymore. We got it. But for shits and giggles, systemic infection and pneumonia. Fantastic. Yep. Less than 1 million people left in the world. Yep. And doom salami to destroy humanity, mans. So we got a prion now. I don't know what the fuck a prion is. I don't think I've ever heard of that. That took us just under 1,000 days, which is still pretty awful.